Hey, good Wednesday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this April the 17th, 2013. Well, starting off this morning looking at the SPC outlook for today, and you see the moderate risk across the central plains across Oklahoma, North Texas, and southeastern portions of Kansas. Looking like it's going to be a pretty nasty day across the Central Plains. I saw a forecast sounding for Lawton, Oklahoma last night, and it just a classic severe weather setup for the Central Plains for this time of the year. So definitely some nasty stuff out there. This system will eventually make its way towards eastern North Carolina, but the good thing is we're not expecting anything like this as it makes its way towards our neck of the woods. We'll be just expecting some showers and a few rumbles of thunder. You see some showers actually on the radar this morning into western portions of the state out towards the foothills. We're not expecting any rain showers today. Maybe a slight chance for a shower near the coast as the sea breeze comes in, but that's about it this afternoon across eastern North Carolina. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the satellite, and we are seeing the clearing skies this morning. We did have a little bit of patchy fog to start off the morning, but things have now transitioned into a sunnier type situation to start off the morning. I think more clouds start to build in through the afternoon hours. We'll call it a mixture of sun and clouds through the afternoon hours today. High temperatures looking pretty nice this afternoon as we start to warm out of this cooler pattern. Here's the NAM output for as far as rain is concerned this afternoon. You see not very much, maybe a sprinkle this afternoon, and that whole system that's into the Western Virginia and West Virginia and western portion of the state going to stay well west of us this afternoon, so we're not expecting any shower activity across eastern North Carolina. That makes its way southward. If it holds together this afternoon, looks like it could be a fairly nasty little bit of storminess across the western Piedmont, including the city of Charlotte and the Triad area going into late tonight. Later on this evening. This is valid for 8 o'clock tonight as that system moves down towards the south. And like I said, maybe a few showers across the east, but not expecting a whole widespread event. Our main rain shower activity won't even get in here until we head towards late Friday into Saturday as the system back off to the west makes its way towards our area. And here's Thursday looking good as well. Maybe a slight chance for a shower. That's a system right there as it's making its way towards eastern North Carolina. A lot of this is going to fall apart, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some heavier showers, a few thunderstorms moving in towards we'll say late Friday afternoon into early Saturday. And here's 2 o'clock in the afternoon hours on Friday rather. And you can see a few showers trying to fire up right along the coast and along the coastal plain. I'm not really expecting all that much. I think we'll hold most of the shower activity off until late, until probably after sunset on Friday afternoon as the system comes into our area. All right, let's look at the European modeling for the upper air chart, and seeing that big system as it's making its way towards the Central Plains. You can see it right here. I mean, this whole little max down here in the base of the trough going to really just pull into the Central Plains. And here's your surface low pressure center near Lubbock, Texas. So that's also going to help enhance this system even more with that surface low being right there. That's going to help back those winds today as that system comes right up through Lawton, Texas, and eventually up towards Oklahoma City and Ponca City and into southeastern portions of Kansas later on this evening. So very nasty storminess. They're expecting supercells out there this afternoon. This is eventually going to turn into more of a squall line type of an event as it makes its way towards eastern North Carolina. You can even see how it kind of evolves here. The phasing of the trough kind of starts to lose itself as it comes a little bit more neutral, but the phasing is kind of out of whack here as some of the energy gets lagged behind over the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma. The surface low on late Thursday is going to be up towards Chicago, Illinois, and got a cold front all the way down towards the Gulf Coast. Stretching all the way down there. Some very cold air associated with this as well coming in on the back side of it, but thankfully we're not going to see anything that cold, but we are going to see much cooler temperatures as we head towards the weekend. Here's late Friday, and most of that system well off to our north, a lot of the forcing well off to the north here and the surface low pressure center into Canada. So a very elongated cold front with this system as it moves its way into the coastal plain. And I think the best chance for rain will likely stay late on Saturday into early Sunday, late on Friday rather into early Saturday. Across eastern North Carolina, but we are not expecting any severe weather, but we could see a couple rumbles of thunder and maybe even a gusty or shower or thunderstorm making its way through the area, but not expecting any severe weather by any means. That system gets on out of here slowly. Here's a late Saturday, and I wouldn't be surprised if we still saw some showers across the eastern portions of the viewing area on late Saturday. But most of it should be on out of here. But look what happens on late Sunday. We got this wedge setup trying to set up here across the east. That's going to help bring down some cooler weather as well. And late on Tuesday, late on Monday rather, we got a little system trying to come up the coast as well, and that's going to bring us a chance for some showers late on Monday. And that's going to help actually bring down some cooler temperatures as well. Very pronounced wedge setup here across the Piedmont. And we'll be trying to get in with that coastal front, trying to move inland. So temperature's going to probably vary across the 9 on your side viewing area on late Monday as that system comes down. And here's our next system behind that, already coming down through the Rockies. And it starts to get its act together through the Central Plains and trying to phase up with itself. So we've got kind of going through this 1-2 punch with these systems as they come through the flow. And here's the modeling for the surface modeling, and once again very stormy as we head into early this evening into later on this afternoon. A very nasty storm system across the Central Plains. That all transitions once again across the Central Plains and into the lower Mississippi Valley as we head into tomorrow. That they're going to have a more than likely a straight line wind event across the lower Mississippi Valley and through the Delta of Mississippi and into southern Louisiana. That all transitions into our area. I know ECU has their Pick Out Fest and also the spring football game on Saturday. It looks like, for the most part, most of the rain showers should be getting on out of here by 2 o'clock on Saturday, but I'm not going to rule out a shower still lingering around as we head into late on Saturday. You see, this is between 18Z and 0Z, so about 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Most of the showers are offshore, but I would not be surprised to see some showers still lingering around after 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday as that system pulls out of here. Next little low pressure system basically spurs right off that cold front and comes right up the coast and brings us some showers for Monday across the east, and probably some windiness as well, as any coastal low pressure center does for us, bringing some winds across the Outer Banks and as well as down east areas down along the Crystal Coast. That gets on out of here. Next system gets its act together back off to the west and moves in here as we head towards Thursday of next week. So we'll watch that one very closely as it makes its trek towards eastern North Carolina. All right, that's the end of the ENC weather update for this Thursday. You can tune in with David Sawyer, with Gannon this afternoon at noontime. David Sawyer at 5:30, as well as 10 on the CW and 11 o'clock on WNCT. And you can also get with us on Facebook, Twitter, and WNCT.com. Have a great afternoon, and God bless.